back to work.
Be vigilant.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards. Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed.
Gortash is to be proclaimed Archduke. His grip on the city tightens. Gaining access will not be easy. We must either earn an invitation or find a route where we can pass unnoticed.
Your desire.
Always nice to be wanted.
Let's get going.
Hatched up. Pushing on.
Fuck yeah, I think I broke in.
Don't touch me. Oh, for a skeleton key.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
A prison guard has spotted you. It's either lie or fight.
Aye.
Somehow the guard buys your excuse.
I have no idea what I
You're free to roam worms.
I can't believe that fucking worked. I have no idea what I clicked. Not a fucking clue on this earth what I clicked.
I've got a long road ahead.
On your way. Huh? I'm not paid to chat. Stay on my good side.
You're too late. It's over.
Floric? Oh, what have they done to you?
I don't speak of myself, High Harper. I speak of the city itself. We came too late. It's over. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Older Ravengard's husk. Empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He's spoken accusations. Apostasy. Conspiracy. Sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns.
The Fist can go hang themselves. We're getting you out.
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Alder's words. No more sulking. Unlock my cell. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Hurry.
Let's move.
Right there.
Watch your elders and learn.
Did you just say watch your elders, Jaheira?
Can't give up now.
someone. You're headed for the cell.
Won't see this coming.
No choice but to keep going.
I don't fancy their chances.
Blood comes easy these days.
Mistra Rill.
Still on my feet.
Let me recite their demise.
How can I help?
Keep focused. We can talk once I'm free.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn, I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but, well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremony.
Inside, and now Gortash invites us to see him.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Are they going to arrest
Let's
us?
rehearse this one more time.
What if they throw us in jail?
Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in
Calm
the
down,
house.
dear.
Well.
It won't happen, I swear.
We broke down the door.
It's the art. He wasn't even hurt.
Somebody was...
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Is expecting you. Please make your way.
This is far enough. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
Don't be so quick with your gratitude, Counselor. All we have done is send you back into the battle.
And reminded me why I fight in the first place. Truly, thank you. When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Is expecting you.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Lord Gortash.
Yes? There might be, but... let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
I'm not sure I believe her.
Please make your way to the audience
Help!
chamber.
Not this again.
It's to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Yes? You're sure?
Hey, soldier. Hell yes.
Hey ho. Making me sweat.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Lord Gortash Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Except if you're a criminal, of course.
It's more than that. Really, look at you. Don't like it.
I'm not being paid to write.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially Nah, it'll be fine. They're already lost. Next time we're in a nasty battle, drop one my way. You'll enjoy the results. You're the boss.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your wish is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
Yep, we're not bringing Karlach. Now I know why people said don't bring her.
What's on your mind? Sounds boring. Oh, fuck.
Yes? As you wish.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people. I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service.
I want to fucking punch your face.
I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. A prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my Steel Watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three, together we rule Faerun as kings. What do you say?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm.
He's
He
not
stands
blinking.
calmly,
There we go.
confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Just a little, Megan. We're all covered in blood. I just murdered a bunch of people. I don't know what you expect.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation.
Ah, great.
You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? Well, it could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
I hope it's not you, Astarion.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like... You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god. Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
So, we have a shape changer at our camp. Good luck finding her. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with. Can we? How could I say? I do rather like that, you know. I don't know. But isn't it nice not to know? But then...
If Gortash is to be believed, then even our camp isn't safe from Orin's influence. You might want to confirm the veracity of his claim, or at least clean up the mess.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man.
Yes? That speaks well of your taste. If you have questions, ask. Just don't It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And, bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old... There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wife? I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old.
Time to go find out who's the traitor.
copper for your thoughts?
Unthinkable. To see my own Please, we need to speak with him. Maybe he can see reason. She came on orders of her mistress. Tiamat made a play for power. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. She didn't. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Our camp houses an imposter then. Say nothing.
Come to bask in the glow of the moon maid? I am free from my bonds. You must face them.
A shapeshifter infiltrating our number. Like a cuckoo creeping into the nest. A dire threat. If Gortash... I have. He speaks to me during... He is well. And Oliver also. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Well, hello.
Ready and willing.
How high?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
An imposter in our ranks. If this is true, perhaps we shouldn't take Gortash's word for granted. But if he speaks the truth, we need to be careful. Orin could have eyes and ears on us right now.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a Mind Flayer, lose half...
How do I find out who it is?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oakfather preserve you. Given the circumstances, You're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose. What would you like to know? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. Ornaments, utensils. I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize that... Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. Anytime.
An imposter in our camp. We must identify them. And quickly. Without trust, our fellowship is doomed to wither and die. It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and... I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. I understand.
I'm listening. What about him?
Gods, you're beautiful. I'm all pointy ears, my love.
What's on your mind? Sad. I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death, and letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best just to keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little, step by step.
I brought my own paring knife. Now,
Yes? There might. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had... Ask it. I've learned not to unpick the legends so many have woven around our name. Seeing the hope die in a romantic's eyes, it is only funny the first few dozen times. Some call the Harpers heroes. Others, petty meddlers who cannot help but stick their nose into every conflict they stumble across. The truth is in there somewhere. We try to work towards a common balance. If every other faction finds us equally annoying, that is probably a sign that we are succeeding.
Truest of souls.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite commute.
Have you come to behold the new dawn? What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helms, but Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is...
Tempers are rising.
I trust the request was denied. We need to look at our own defenses until the danger has passed.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Deafening silence. How, Malapert? Must thou stareth so?
The enchantment is clearly...
Nay, my unfortunate. Thou wilt answer me true, and I shall teleport thee to say.
we begin. I fly, yet not. I am clothed and clad all in black, and flee the light. Yet apart, marvelous deduct. I am battered, but never did bow. Mine coronet bears the blunt of endless. I never did sweat, even when the summertide sun didst fully heateth mine brow. Name me. An anvil, forsooth. Thou is't thy will to forsake this decrepit. Hence with thee.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire.
Right there, bloody legs! Are they going to arrest us?
Careful, I might.
Thea? He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Poor thing. He's had a tough go, and you don't know the half of it.
You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it. Raven Guard's good as dead. And to think there's no way to save him. Or is there? I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. The Duke's life.
Random, but okay. Oh my god, this load is taking forever!
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment.
Gods, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world. Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something? Then I'll see you tonight. Can we?
I'll do this like 6 times.
You are perfect. Every time.
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. He's protected by his steel watch for now. And Orin will have her own defenses, should we choose to play the part of Gortash's bloodhounds. We cannot expect either of the chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all 3 stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then,
Megan, what are you
exactly
sending me?
what a traitor in our midst would say, isn't it?
Hot boys. I'm okay with that.
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
Go on, then. You think you can do better?
I don't like this. I don't like...
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer.
I know that those who oppose Lord Gortash will burn in the all-consuming radiance of the one true light.
People don't always know their own minds. You've got to keep them safe, that's all.
You'll not find any fear-mongering here. We're an honest publication.
Alright, I'm gonna pause here for a second because I need to go take a quick walk. My back is spazzing. Be right back. Alright, here we go. La la la.
No need to look so glum. You'll be clean and comfortable in no time.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry. We must have caught him riding on the ox cart.
No sense apologising for what can't be helped. You made it here safely. That's what matters.
It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. Better off sleeping in the gutter than that's supposed to do a damn job around here.
Nothing happens until he's found.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him anymore. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves. Well, thank you, darling. But there's nothing to be afraid of. We're a team, after all. We are a team, aren't we? You are still with me? Then you'll help me in this. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. All right, let's go.
Why does Ron's Crossing have so few watches?
Yeah. We haven't even got inside. They just ate it. We need to use the clamping device. You have the key to my heart in that.
To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
Shh. People, eh?
Good.
Mistra has a shrine within the city, located in the Stormshore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
You never felt the call of the divine, Astarion?
Oh, I tried them all. None of them answered.
He's a man of the people, too.
Sometimes I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to it.
You man. There's nothing that man can't do.
Hold up, citizen.
Stelmane's parlor.
No,
A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. I'm chasing down a serial killer who seems to kill without motive. Will you try doing that and staying calm? Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Suppose it couldn't hurt? We're scraping the barrel. Here's all I found. The Duke was paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbols scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed, pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense. And the removal of the hand. I've a theory, but... well, you're a civilian. That one will be for me to follow up.
She's not just reticent to share her theory, she's hiding a physical object.
Oh, you saw. I suppose there's no harm in sharing it with you. It's just a theory, after all. I've been working on an assignment. A side project of sorts. I think the removal of the hand is the key. Corpses without hands are showing up all over the city. Together with dioramas of death and murder. It has to be connected. The brutality of it. The unnecessary The higher-ups don't want to hear that. I'd follow up myself. But while this uniform gets me into certain places, it keeps me out of others. Perfect. Unofficially, mind. As far as the higher-ups are concerned, you're still just a civilian. Report back to me if you find any.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
Seems they were after the hand. Which is troubling, to say the least. To take the hand is strange. To take nothing else is even stranger.
Something over there.
It's you! Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elf Song Tavern! And are you? Never thought I'd live to perform for the greatest audience in the realms. The entirety of Baldur's Gate.
Your grumpy face may scare the others, but I've decided I'm not going to perform in the elf song. Mainly because only the elf song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards. And it's because of you that I dared to dream big enough. Thank you. That means a lot. I wanted to tell you first because here. My very first loot. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a bunch of ragtag tieflings in a druid's grove find their way home. You and I are going...
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
We're playing with cats, especially lazy lumps that won't catch rats.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my own lodgings.
That's a lot of fucking rats.
So much for peace. These boots have seen everything.
Oh, great.
Lance board is set.
Only the worms have you.
Can't even catch my breath.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Forward. Sometimes the only way out is through.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks. On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Come, laggards. There is still enough to be done this day.
Get Yankee. Blackett has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
We will be ready.
Watch your back.
What a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The traitor who would steal. Of course you had help, didn't you? How quaint that we know all about the Emperor. Most elite, tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude? You have fallen prey. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the ASUS. Death will be yours.
The dance macabre. Outmaneuver them.
Not but another harvest. Into position.
No gloom, all doom. Don't get too close.
For the Queen! God,
Nothing important is ever easy.
Let's spill some blood. Do the dice roll in my favor? death.
We're ready.
Swords meet sorcery.
Wrong person.
Shall we cut and run?
Orders. I go hunting.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Torment!
Hungry for the slaughter.
Blackhead is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon. What's that?
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you. Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet a recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had moved meals like that. The chains I used to bind my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could. There she is, in all her glory. Duke Belin Stelmane. My
Ah, look, it's the bitch.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
Fina, Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him. He sees his father's flight from Worm's Rock, and hears Mizora's words to you.
Shit. Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
I don't know.
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients and...
Fate spins along, as it should.
Will gave up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pack, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
Lost in thought.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well. But I am sure he would not want... I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him. No one truly understands the weight of loss until they've worn it a while. There is no shame in sharing the load.
The devil, Mizor. Do make her feel as You've no room.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait. Well, not exactly. Don't be too hard on Will. I'm sure he carefully weighed pro, freedom. No more pact, no more hellbound soul. Con, killing off his own father. Baldur's... I would have done the same thing in his shoe.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that, but freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my...
A moment passes. In the stillness,
The Ravengard name now lives solely with me. I signed his life away before the Hell's Witnesses. It would be easier to drink. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds.
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the pact is worth it to him.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made, as wounds have healed. Damage has been undone. Balance has been There have been difficulties. Some initiates harbor too much admiration for Korga's course of action. She is well suited to the task. Better than I, perhaps. To cleanse a land of shadows is one thing. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never... Still, though, forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely.
copper for your thoughts? He got his claws into me early. I was a wild. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work. He took one, I kept him. I respect the whole thing with Zari. He was right.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest
Oh my god.
selves,
No, please,
without
love
guile,
fucking god, no.
without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. My beloved confidant and loyal companion Rascal. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal. Your distrust of me will be your undoing. Would it make a difference if I let you read my thoughts? I trust you. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it, but few would trust a mind flayer. I studied you, your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own. Perhaps, at first, I did consider that you were just a problem to be solved. And not an easy one at that. But I persisted. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and what I didn't anticipate. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper.
Ah!
I'm sorry. You're right. Let's move on to more important. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous
I
proportions.
was not sleeping with the tentacle face.
And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind you should reconsider your attachment to your physical form. Imagine some of that could be in your grasp. And believe me, it will radically increase our chance. Think on it.
Oh, Will's over there.
Gods, you're beautiful.
How can I help?
Squall! It's not safe here. It's too late for me, but not for you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you. Then your pride will be the death of you. As she seized me from our camp. But she slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she told me when her cup ran dry. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you'd scuttle away so easily. To think I saw...
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet. Do you drown in despair already? Oh, but there's so much more to do. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh, from bone. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. Silly little worm. My God is always with me. He shudders to see how my blades plunge into soft, surrendered flesh. You are dull. A blunt blade unfit to flay. But you could be sharpened, thin and jagged. Yes, I will tell you what to do. You'd prefer my whispers and the tyrant's tongue, hmm?
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip train him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Oh, sillies. The Murder Lord will not be denied.
You almost pity Orin, taking Lae'zel like that. Give her half a chance, and she'll rip out the shapeshifter's spine.
The great Orin the Red tugs your sleeve, sulking for attack. Lae'zel will not break easily. But Orin will only enjoy her work the more for that if...
Lae'zel was a formidable addition to our party. Oh, we should consider Orin's terms carefully.
Direct me. What now?
Non-fit for the job.
Still alive, so that's progress.
What a day.
Have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Someone there?
In our midst. Never a dull moment. Survival is all that matters. Light on my feet. Onward. Blood it shall have to be.
This feels good.
I speak, they burn.
Should be easy.
me yet.
Arabella!
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Arabella?
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
Arabella's inner voice is quieted by thoughts from the far past. The stone holds records of all those for history's flow from Arabella into you. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling.
Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with. Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. And I've only scratched. Bone Man was right. The weave will take. Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. Hey again.
Throw them out. They're from 2 years ago. Do you like Do you like Smarties? I don't like Smarties. No.
I gave my return to Baldur's Gate a lot of thought. I never pictured this, though.
Oh, what did you have in mind? Quiet party? Toasting a return with a few good friends?
Less quiet party with friends, more days of hedonistic debauchery. But otherwise, yes.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster. But you know what? I'm learning to enjoy the taste of chaos. Count me in.
What's this, cousin? Another absolute your god. And now... Yes, cousin. Cousin says we will take you in return. Ha! I believe Sarin Bareki and your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid. Hush, cut, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some fuel for...
I'm ready.
Tempest I will raise. Rook to Queen 6.
Let's have some fun.
Macabre.
What now?
And I thought we were going to be friends. No rest, be you wicked or wise.
The witching hour. Step by step.
Time to press ahead.
Time to kill. Let's go.
For the fallen.
Victory is assured.
Way.
There's blood in the air. Moving.
Red in tooth and claw.
Unleash me.
Breathe deep and move.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
You still have time to surrender.
A tale for the ages.
step forward.
That took the edge off.
Yes?
What to do?
Over here.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Consider my hackles erased. The straight path.
Shall be done.
Nothing will stand in my way. Exhausted. Better find somewhere to go.
What's that? Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I brought my... Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Let's talk. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. Chestnut hair that flowed behind. The second time, even with the aid of a cane. Each step she took was a struggle. A stroke victim, I asked Father later.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Nonsense. Her death is... My father was Tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and to exert... These murders aren't random acts. Someone...
I never quite realized how burdened I was. I was forgetting who I was. But you lived... You. I discovered you. I still... So... I am not... I want... I think... But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. Still.
I'm sorry, Helsing. This is not the character I want you to have.
Hey, soldier.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna. I don't like talking. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat, and Yenna is my best friend. Please don't.
I brought my own...
Oh, Christ, my back. Oh, somebody please give me a new spine.
What's that?
We watch, we wait.
Penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost there is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. Penitent blink.
Call and I answer.
Ooh, Jaheira, I'm liking it.
Yeah, it was ripe with magic.
The penitent looks at you silent. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. Penitent
No time to rest.
Yeah, there's a reason why I was sticking with this armor. I forgot. Alright.
The penitent looks at you silent. There is the
Frieza.
slightest flicker of acknowledgement
Frieza.
in his eyes.
Frieza! 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 Arr! Arr! Really? Uh-huh. What you doing, buddy boo? Arr!
Penitent
Really?
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Battle of wits. Torment.
Oh, that hurt. That fucking hurt.
Delicious.
War is an old woman's game.
Oh fuck, I've been the wrong way. Oh, I gotta stand for a second. Oh, this is the good news about streaming. Oh, my back. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I do not recommend pulling your back out, kids. Oof. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed some stew.
What fools these mortals be.
Let's have some carnage. Excellent.
No better moment. Stalking.
Now we wait. I have a very small ramekin stew because I'm still hungry. There better be good shit in this chest, man.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Death is but a word away.
I've
miss this. Keep them guessing.
Do you know? I think we have given offense.
Hi, Goku.
One day, I'll catch a break.
I don't fancy their chances.
Go for the throat. This way.
Always this same old song.
It's really fun to watch these guys fall.
What path lies before me?
Witchy
There's blood in the air.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Gone with the weave.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
This is the easy part. Looking ahead. Nothing.
Trust no one. A crooked touch.
All right, what now? I should speak
Penitent looks at you silent. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. Penitent blinks.
Speaks well, that. Greetings, citizen.
Promised at least 100 more watchers before the year was out.
Good. Once Gortash clears off the cultists.
God's damned hypocrites! You are either a fool for trusting him, or a wretch for conspiring with... Lady Mizora told me everything. How how he means to... This city holds no place for you, or for Ravengard's treacherous spawn. At ease. By the living gods. What darkness has fallen upon us? There's something you must know. I should have told Will sooner, but I'd hoped somehow Ravengard would return to us. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult was successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that should he fall, I should seek Will out and give him a message. Will was schooled in the ways of the great champions. He is to use those lessons to wake the worm sleeping beneath Baldur's Gate. The worm is oath-bound to answer the call and come to the city's aid. A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Balduran he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened. But just the once. The city has faced countless threats. But Ravengard knew it could not survive the absolute slaughter. With him gone and the city near ruin, the worm's awakening now falls to you and Will. The Duke gave me this. Let it set the path before you. Or do not, and see Baldur's Gate burnt out. Thank you. In darkness. I should go. I know of still others that might help us when the battle horns call. Unleash the worm. Let his tempest...
You should start your own opinion column.
I can do that. I have loads of opinions.
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
For a moment there, I thought you actually valued me as a person.
Ansel was sleeping under Worm's Rock prison. But what's this of a true hero spark?
Loitering with intent.
That's just how I look. Yeah, we weren't doing anything. We were just waiting for a friend. Out of my face.
Were you waiting for a friend? Which is
Solid Victus.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty.
Doing that thing again where I'm bending forward and on my back.
Hey, all right.
I can't. I shouldn't have.
Crime scene not open to public by order of the Flaming Fist.
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, right. Downstairs.
You're certain Figaro's is in this part of town?
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
The humble home of Frank Peartree.
Why don't we just retrace our steps? Left, right. Downstairs and... Oh, was it upstairs?
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, "Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks."
Something over there.
Everyone has to contribute, my darling. We all have to take care of each other. You see the latest issue?
This is Joel's house. No letters, no clerics, no herb sellers, no potion peddlers, and no steel watch.
Let's crack it open.
You must never run off.
Sense watchful eyes.
Never a dull moment.
But not yet.
Don't be smart with me.
Look! It's so pretty.
No fault either.
Look. She can point us to the tome I need.
Sort of miracle. Well, at least they seem to use the... everything. Everything. Not a title for me, I think. Yeah.
Weed moss, mugwort, incense, salted mushrooms. You can never have too many.
I did not.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Yes, sir.
All right, crank. I see no night song. And you must have an answer to my request. If you want to keep your head, of course. The night's... Explain yourself. I'm growing tired. Beautiful, isn't it? It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Cat. The night song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and God. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded. Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might... We shall see. Do as I say. The choice is yours.
Where are my darlings? Where are you, darling?
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin? Magicians and their machinations. I will wring his neck until he's dead. Oh, his end will be one more strand in... Hie we to the Slaroakan right away.
One last battle. Oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to do this last battle.
The truth is the truth. We trust our readers to make up their own minds. Has been sitting right there.
Afternoon. Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. His vision is...
You could start by standing.
What else is there to know?
Don't be smart with me. Look, mate, look! It's so pretty.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
I brought my...
Your mind tingles as it opens to Will.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Floric against me. What matters now is that we'll finish. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur. It's not then this dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
Something on your mind?
You know exactly what's on my mind.
Why, only the truth. Such a loyal servant of the city. So, what a relief. Alas, she his only son, perhaps. I'm afraid that's not an option. Take a swing or a stab if you want, but I'll just slip away for a breather. One of the perks of being a half-devil, of course.
You sleep, but the wicked...
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
The right. The Master needs him.
Oh, I'm well aware of what the Master needs. But don't we deserve better?
Better? What do you mean, better?
After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More... You want... The right of profane ascension will be mine. And he won't see a scrap of its glory. I am going to complete the ritual as... This is your chance.
His liar's smile spells danger. He knows full well that his kin will die in the ritual, but if any of the bearers of the scar die before the ritual begins, he needs them to run willingly to their deaths, thinking they stand a chance against their master.
You're free of him. Petros was right. You've changed.
Perhaps we can get back at Cazador and finish the ritual. The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no...
I think I could go another round. What must be done?
I need to.
For the fallen.
Oh.
Do you know? I think we have given offense.
I won't give in. I need healing.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Oh, they can bite me, but I can't bite them.
Mundus Voltuki.
bred in tooth and claw. The potion. And all will be well.
You're kidding, right?
I speak, they burn.
Torment! Consider my hackles erased.
I'm not gonna win this. Alright, quick load. And I'm going to bed. I have no idea when that last save was. This is gonna suck. Alright. I'm gonna call this... Oh. I'm gonna call this goodnight. What is cast spell? I don't know what somebody's gonna spell. Have a good night.